So everyone has come from near and come from far. Folks on Zoom and folks in the room, you have carved out this time. You have set it aside. And as I often say, it is no small thing. So much of the practice of meditation, and this goes through every tradition and every religion, so much of the practice of meditation, of contemplation, of prayer, runs along the same track, which is breaking out of our habitual compulsive tendencies, which all seem to revolve around ruminative, narcissistic, anxious, depressive kind of tracks. This is one of the great perils of being born as a human, is that our brains have a natural negativity bias. Bless you. And our brains, due to the fact that our brain's job is to keep us alive in a sometimes hostile environment, very often what we do to survive is not good for our happiness, our peace of mind. So even just if you don't meditate at all for the rest of the week, or even for the rest of your life, just sitting one time and choosing to gently work against the flow, against the stream of our habitual tendencies, and bring open, accepting attention to our lived moment by moment experience is incredibly powerful. Modern neuroscience tells us that what fires together wires together. And this is the axle around which the practice of meditation spins. So coming from near and far, we gather together and gather ourselves together. Our lives are so rich with relationships, with quests and duties and jobs, aspirations and goals. It's wonderful. And just like breathing out, to then breathe in again, at this time, we gather ourselves. We recollect ourselves. We remember ourselves. And before any technique, before any idea of what you should be doing or feeling like or experiencing, I invite you into the sublime, the supreme, the pristine view, the orientation of just, what does it feel like to be me right now? just allow yourself to rest, sit and breathe. And for this period, the practice is nothing more simple, nothing more complicated than just experiencing each moment exactly as it presents in an unbroken circle of tender wakefulness. When and if you find yourself wondering what you should be doing, or if there isn't some way you could make your meditation, quote, better, I invite you to just let it go. Instead of thinking about whether you can make your meditation better, with the understanding of the assumption underlying it, which is that your meditation is not as good, I invite you to just reflect. Can I just meet this moment as it presents? Notice if you are judging your experience, like, this meditation isn't deep or stable or peaceful, etc. And just see if you can make space for that. Notice if there's some thought arising of, this could be better or should be better. You can make space for that too. Remember, your practice is like a circle whose center is everywhere and whose edge is nowhere to be found.